all gonna talk about is about politics and stuff in our day-to-day life that's tormenting us and doing something more. Darn it. I'm just kidding. Let's jump right into the thing that I have I've said you like 3 or 4 months ago. I'm so sorry that I'm so late for that. I'm going through my exam, so it took some time for me to do. And so today I'm finally going to do about the tutorial that I said you long before. And you have seen this notebook, right? So I'm going to do something similar to this, just like this. What are we waiting for? Let's jump right into it.
All we need for today's tutorial is cardboard or mounts board, A4 size papers, handmade paper, colorful papers, sketch pens, a pair of scissors, pencil and eraser, liner pens, twine and needle, glue, colors, and a ruler. For the first step, as you can see that I have taken a cardboard and drawn the lines so that it will fasten the process. Now my custom sizes are 21 into 16 centimeters, as you can see that I have already drawn on it of the same sizes. Now according to your preferences, you can do it much bigger or smaller. Now when I will be chopping these off, the front will become the left side and the right to be the back cover. So let's jump right into it. Now for my younger viewers, I must say one thing, that while using a sharper object like that of a scissor, you must take special care and maybe some parental supervision, for instance, if you want so, or maybe snap out an elder right there so they can help you getting out with the sharper objects, and don't harm yourself. As you can see that I'm taking it very slow because this is quite hard, and when doing the corners you should take special care, and when you feel like it's totally off, just simply do it to the edge and just take up your hand and snatch it up. So we are done with the front and the back cover of the notebook. So we are finally done with our first step. Now for the second step, as you can see that I have two cardboards of equal sizes that I have chopped earlier in the first step. All I gotta do now is just stick them to the 1/4 size handmade paper that I have already chopped earlier. So I will be spacing them apart of 1 inch so that it will become the junction where I will be sticking the pages in there, and I'm choosing the most textury side so that it will also give a dimension to the colors I will be putting on the front and the back cover, and it will look great. So I will just stick it with the glue and put it down on the surface of the paper. So let's do it on the more textury side of the cardboard as well, so it will give a dimension that will help enhance its beauty. So I'm using a white adhesive, plain and general, so let's do it. Next, we are going to firmly stick the cardboards on the surface of the handmade paper and press it down so that it does not lift with any creases, and we are leaving a space of 1 inch in between so that it will become the junction for the papers to hold in between. And similarly, crease on the edges of the cardboards at the left and extension, so this will become the infolds. and also press firmly on the junction so that it forms a crease, and it will help you leave out the space and stick properly. Look out for any creases. And now we are chopping up on the bottom, similarly to that of how we cover our books. I'm sorry for the footage that you cannot completely see that, because I'm new to this making of video and I'm quite bad at it, I must say that. Sorry for that. And one thing I would like to say for my younger audience is that while using a scissor, be a little bit careful. Take parental supervision if you want, or snap out a simple elder, as I said for the previous process. Now, the shape is coming out a bit. After doing it, it quite looks like a trapezium. In my eyes, not literally though, a trapezium. But you can actually see that. So, it's quite done, as you can see. Now, Now press firmly on the edges of the infolding so that no creases will be left in between and it will stick properly to the cardboard. As you can see, it has stick quite well, and so the hardbound cover of the notebook is quite ready. So we are finally done with our second step. Now, as you can see, for the third step, that I have already colored the front and the back cover of the notebook with some colors, and drawn a nice design on the front cover of the notebook. I have taken this idea from Pinterest, so on, and now I'm just filling in with the liner pen. You can preferably also use a ballpoint pen depending on the texture you're working on, and which is much more easier for you to fill in. As we can see from the drawing that it has got beads elongated out of the petals, so let us do in here and be more precise and make each of the beads more clear, and for each of the 6 petals. So let's do it one by one. So here it goes like that. As you can see that I'm mostly done with all of the beads, and I'm covering up the 5th one, and the 6th one is mostly covered on the outer edge, so it does not need that much of a beads. So as you can see, it's completely done and it's looking quite nice. And so our 3rd step is quite ready. In the 4th step, all we gotta do is sew up the pages that are going to get stuck in between. So for this, we need 10 A4 size papers, and I have chosen 5 randomly colored A4 size papers, which are simply going to be our markers. You can also choose tags for your markers, but I found that color papers are more beautiful, and I have already chopped up an art paper, which is going to become our soft bounded cover for the notebook. Now I'm simply settling up the papers and putting in the markers randomly so that it will make it more clear and help us make it beautiful. Now I'm folding it in between just to make it into half. I'm just going to get it stuck to the art paper that we have. And as you can see, the art paper, I'm simply going to make in a crease in between so that I can fix up these papers. And to do this, I'm taking the hard bounded cover and just making a crease with the help of the 1" section in between, just by pressing down firmly into it. As you can see, it is very easy to create the creases when it goes into the crest. Simply now I will just press it down so that it becomes a margin for one side, and similarly repeat the process 1" section apart from head. So we are getting the 1" parallel section down here, which is going to get stuck on the junction in between of the hard bounded cover. As you can see, the folds are very nice and we have got a kind of a volume. Now I'm simply going to put in the colorful papers along with the A4 size papers in between. And now for sewing the pages, I have already put the thread inside the needle. Now I'm just going to tie the end of the thread into a knot so that when will be piercing, it does not get off and pass by the hole. Just do a little bit and it's done. So now I'm going to first pierce the back cover, and after that just move on to the pages. As you can see, it sticks firmly because of the knot. Similarly, I will repeat the process again on the other end. Just put in the needle by adjusting the length and pull the thread from the back cover of the art paper, and then take the twine and just put out a knot just like previously we made it to the first hole, as I have already left a piece of thread there so that I can pull it over while making the knot, so it will be helping us to do it firmly. And take some more time so that it will be more firm. As you can see, I have also put a clip on the bottom, so it is stabilizing the material and making it straight enough so that I do not get any creases. Now let's chop the twine accordingly. Keep it aside. And now we are finally left with the pages bounded together. And so let's jump right into the next step. Now in the 5th step, all we gotta do is just paste in these pages in the junction of the hardbound cover. Put the folded edge in the junction of 1" and press it firmly so that it gets stuck into the glue. And similarly press the left cover and as well as the right cover so that it also gets fixed onto the hard bounded cover. Now fold it against and press it down from every angle so that it does not leave any creases or get fixed easily. Now leave it for some time. Now it's done. Now as you can see that I have chopped away the extended papers on the edges and it is looking quite symmetrical. and let's see the marked pages, and it looks quite symmetric to that of the white ones, and it's looking really nice. And here's the second one that I made earlier, so we are quite done with our makeup.
If you have liked the notebook tutorial, please give it a thumbs up and comment all the possible suggestions you have for making my channel more, and possibly I will come up with your suggestion next time. And you can tweet me over in my Twitter, and that's in the description down below, and you can also Insta me some of your artworks, even in the Twitter. You can go and tweet me if you have tried with one of the things that I'm showing over in my channel. So please do it, and it will really help me to support and inspire me to do and come up with new things for you guys. So that's really a plus for me. Go for it, do it, jump and share and comment and do anything you like to be. So be yourself.